Identify as the key man in this fixture.
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Gordon. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's tidy. Bob. No, that's too long. Rice. Gehi. Rice. That'll be a throw. Ødegaard. Ødegaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Oh, easy pickings there. Gehi. Gordon. Spence. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Gordon. And here's Foden. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bellingham. Foden. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ødegaard. Now it's Bob. And here's Haaland. Out to the right. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Stones. Gehi. Gehi shifted upfield. Spence. And it's Kane. Kane played out towards the right wing. It looks a good ball through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ødegaard. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Foden. That looks a good cross. Haaland. Ryerson. Done delicately. Another chance from a corner. And he thumps it clear. Kane. Foden. Chance here to counter. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Bellingham. Here's Bellingham! He's still got it, needs help. That's a fabulous ball. And he's Foden! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Ryerson. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Oh, good spread.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Caresses it through. Bob. Ødegaard. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. Anderson, gently done. Now it's Kane. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Stones. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Foden. Now it's Kane. Plays it out wide. White. Lofted upfield.
Referee has just said play on.
Yehi. Foden. Foden tries to thread one through. Corner. And they've got rid. Spence. And it's Bellingham. Stones. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. That is a brilliant interception. Ryerson. Bob. Ryerson. Haaland. Bob. Rice. Stones. White. Anderson. Pinged towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. And that's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yehi. Stones. Out to the left it goes. Spence, now he's off and running. Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Anderson cuts out the pass. Yehi. Rice. Stones played over towards the opposite flank. Plays it through. Could try cutting inside here. There are a few waiting for it. Bob. No way through, so back it comes. And the and a chance! And one more try! Superb goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gehi. And it's Spence. Spence, and it's lofted through here. That pass has been well intercepted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Spence. Bob. Ryerson. Gordon. Spence. Looking here to chip it through. Haaland. Clearly not happy with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Anderson. And it's White. Out to the right. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Calmly anticipates. Anderson. Now it's Kane. Ryerson. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Rice. Gehi. Spence. Rice. Kane. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Shot a goal! Has another go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Østigard. Aim forwards. Rice. Now it's Gordon. Rice.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
Could be danger here. Spence. Rice. Anderson. Foden. Oh, good spread. White. Pings in across. It is a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Over to the left. Now it's Rice. Climbs up big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rice. Anderson. Anderson, gently done. Ødegaard. Rice. Bellingham. Foden. Gordon. Gordon! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Spence going full steam ahead down the left flank. Crosses it in. Bob. Haaland chasing after it. Rice. Moved on forwards. And that's a throw-in. Spence. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Bob. Haaland. Stones does really well to win the ball there. Foden. Now this could be a chance. Foden. And he's heaved it away. Swings in across. And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still. Changes him with that pass. And it's Kane. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ryerson. Bob. Showing good feet. Ryerson. Stones clears it away.
Norway really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green.
Ryerson clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't...
It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Norway, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Spence. Anderson. Anderson played out to the left flank. Gordon. Spence. Shoots!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
He's found a way through. Good take, and is he... Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gordon spread out to the left. Foden. Gordon! Hits off target and by quite a way. Ryerson. Aim forwards. Now it's Ødegaard. Can he latch on to this? Bob. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
Norway are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bellingham. Bellingham forwards and with intent. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Moved on forwards. And here's Kane. And it's Spence. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Gordon. That's been drilled forward. Anderson wins the duel this time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Gordon! A real chance and a real let-off.
Gordon clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Oh, such a clever touch. Gehi getting this one clear. Kane. Foden. Bellingham. Kane. That is a great pick out. Foden clouts it too hard. And it's played forward. Haaland. Always onto this. Might be danger. Bob! Yes! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Norway find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Spence.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Well, played right into his path. Now it's Kane. Oh, smashing header! It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
England give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Up towards the front line. Rice. Thinks one through. It's come to nothing. He is through here. Succumbs to the pressure. Aim forwards. Cleared away. Gordon, that's a delicate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rice with the short one. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Gordon, and the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's really well manoeuvred. Tries a deft little ball. And it's hoisted clear. Norway out in front with an early advantage. Time to deliver. Played into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. And it's Bellingham. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And reclaimed it in a trice. He'll try to keep this alive. Rice. Spence. Anderson. And here's Kane. Gordon! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Østigard. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Stones. And that's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Stones. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, Haaland! That carried quite a threat. Stones. Anderson. Yehi. Now it's Kane. And that could set him on his way. Real chance! And he's there to clear it. White gets into some space. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Ryerson. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Anderson, gently done. Østigard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yehi. And it's played forward. Kane. He's in, surely! Gordon. Can he deliver? He's found some... He's having a shot! Anderson forwards and with intent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's got his cross in. That'll be a corner. Stones attempts a clearance. Moved on forwards. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Nice control. Kane with the delivery. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Only partially clear. And it's Bellingham. White. This goes for a shot! Danger averted for now. Spence. Here's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. And it's Kane. And here's Kane, and here's Gordon. And here's Gordon, and here's Kane. Chooses to go back. Bellingham. Anderson. Rice. And here's Gordon. Spence. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Rice. Foden. Bellingham. Anderson. Stones. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, sweet feet. Haaland. Yehi cuts out the pass. Now it's Haaland. Spence does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. Rice. Rice shifted upfield. Gordon played out towards the right wing. And here's Foden. And the shot! Clears it away. Østigard. Aim forwards. Spence. England have reclaimed it. Now it's Gordon. Driven forward. Spence wins the duel this time. Ball. Haaland. Stones gently done. And it's Bellingham. Kane. Gordon! That has been knocked clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Haaland looking to get on the end of this. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Ball's gone out of play. Cross goes in there. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Gehi. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a quick ball upfield. Anderson gets it away. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Kane. Bellingham. Rice. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's there to get it away. And it's been taken short. Now it's Rice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Østigard can get it clear. Anderson. Bellingham. White. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rice. Bellingham. Gehi. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That'll be a throw-in. Gordon, and he's gone backward here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Calmly anticipates. Foden looking to run onto it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bob. Ødegaard in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bob. Bob! Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford. Spence goes on a run down the left wing. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Kane. Over to the left. Spence, up he goes! He's scored! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The goal scorer for England after 18 minutes is number 10.
We have got ourselves a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Stones. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spence. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Now it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. He's found the way. And a chance! It's in! England are back in business! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
The goal scorer for England after 19 minutes is number 16.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Haaland, now he's off and running. Anderson forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Gordon. Foden. Bellingham. And here's Kane.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Has a look and plays it forward. Played back to the goalkeeper. Rice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anderson. Oh, good ball! Shot a goal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. White. Oh, he's found support out wide. Foden. And that has been cleared. And it's Kane. Played out to the right. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Anderson. Out to the right. Kane. It's Kane! Bob. Ryerson. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. Stones gently done. That's a cute ball. He can get that clear. And they've got a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Stones forwards and with intent. And he's picked out the run. Foden tries to get it clear. Haaland. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get onto this? White. England couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Foden. England disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Now this could be a chance. He could... There's the shot! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
The goal scorer for England after 21 minutes is number 9, Kane.
England go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Gahey clears it away. That's a throw. And it's Ødegaard. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that has been cleared. Spence. Anderson. Foden. Østigard cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Well, played right into his path. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Keeper's dealt with that. Now that's well seen too. Østigard played towards the front line. Stones is there and he can get that clear. Foden chips it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward. Rice. Foden. And here's Kane. Kane played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bob played out to the left flank. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Gordon. Gordon!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Kane. Foden. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And it's played forward. Rice. Yehi. Gordon. He has found the way through. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. And he's there to clear it. Foden. Rice. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's White. And here's Kane. Great work on the overlap. Tries to get it clear. Quality ball. run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Has a look and plays it forward. Ryerson. Ødegaard, oh, good spread. Clipped into space. White forwards and with intent. And that's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Ryerson. Aim forwards. Cleared away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Spence. Haaland chasing after it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Anderson. Anderson gently done. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a nicely weighted pass. That looks a good ball through. Bob. Decent chance! It's in! Norway are back in business. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ryerson. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. Foden. Anderson. Spence. Rashford. That has been cut short. Now it's Bob. Now who's going to be first to this? Moved on forwards, and here's the chance to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. White. Foden. Anderson. And it's Spence. Spence played with finesse. Gets it away. And that is out of play. Ødegaard with the clearance. Bellingham. Deftly away. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful, and that's really well manoeuvred. Rashford, he is through here. Chance for a shot! It's a loose ball. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's been drilled forward. Now it's Haaland. Yehi. Bellingham. Yehi. Rice. Bellingham. Bellingham, gently done. Now it's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. He's in space and looking for options. Pickford claims it. Safe hands. Bellingham. White. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Ryerson. Haaland is onto it in a flash. It's run loose here. Yehi. Rice. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Stones. Anderson. Stones. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's played forward. Yehi cuts it out. Stones. Anderson. Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. It'll be a throw-in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Spence can get it clear. Well, that's a dangerous ball. And he shoots! Up he goes! Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rice. Spence. Anderson. White. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Ødegaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rice. Over to the left. Bellingham. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
Moved on forwards. Bob knocks it out wide. Bob. There will be a throw-in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
White. Stones. Bellingham. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Foden aim forwards. Now it's Rashford. Kane! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Great defending, strong and determined. Anderson. Gehi. That's really well manoeuvred. Bob. He is just caressing the ball. And that's been repelled. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. Driven forward. And that was asking just too much of him. Bellingham. And it's Kane. White. Anderson. Rice. Anderson. Kane. Rice. Lobbed in behind. Bob. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bellingham, that's good play. Oh, it's played into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bob, aim forwards. Haaland. Haaland proves just a little bit too strong. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Stones. Foden. Stones. Foden. Stones. Bellingham. Rice. Spence. And it's Rashford. Now it's Rashford. Gehi. Rice. Stones. Bellingham. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. White. Rice. Bellingham. Rice. Gehi. Gehi forwards and with intent. Spence, gently done. And back to the keeper they go. Haaland chasing after it. White gets over and intercepts. Bellingham tries to dink it through. Foden looking to run onto it. And he's cut it out. Bob. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Anderson. Aim forwards. And here's Rashford. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ødegaard. Ødegaard shifted upfield. He's in plenty of space here. Bellingham wins the duel this time, and they can counter here. Moved on forwards. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a throw-in. Gehi is there, and he can get that clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the ball is out of play. Rice. Bellingham. Stones. White, now he's off and running. Foden. Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Bellingham. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out for a throw. Bellingham. Rice. Spence. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Haaland. And he's running through. Ødegaard looks to the other side.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bob! And it's hoisted clear. Bob, can he finish? And here's Haaland, big chance! That's a little off target. That's a good ball. Bob. Kane. And it's Kane. Spence. And that's really well manoeuvred. Spence. Now it's Rashford. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Good was that? A finish of true class. And they've got their lead back. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
The goal scorer for England after 34 minutes is number 26, Rice.
England take the lead. Lofted upfield. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. A chance to play it in. Ustigard gets it clear. Gehi gets across to intercept that. And it's Rashford. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rice plays it short. England can try it again now. Tries to get it clear. Spence. Anderson. Spence. Rashford. Ryerson. Oh, can he get onto this? Gehi cuts out the pass. Rice. Oh, nicely intercepted. Up towards the front line. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Foden. Time to deliver. Anderson. Rice. And here's Rashford. It's Kane!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Well timed, excellent interception. Kane!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anderson. Anderson shifted upfield. And it's Kane. Tries a measured ball. Can he finish? Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Rashford simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
6 minutes is number 19, Rashford.
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bob. And that is not finding anyone. Rice, given the lift of his goal. Spence. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Anderson. Bellingham. Rashford. That has been cut short. Østigard. Haaland chasing after it. Gehi wins the duel this time. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rice goes short. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Stones. Rice. And it's Kane. Well read, nice interception. Ødegaard. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bob. And here's Haaland. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's been won straight back. Can he get onto this? Decent progress down the left. Bellingham. Stones. White. Bellingham. Foden. Spence. Rice. And it's Spence. This looks promising. Kane! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now it's Rashford. Kane. Rashford. Foden calmly anticipates. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Odegaard. Gehi gets across to intercept that. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Now it's Haaland. And it's played forward. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Spence. And here's Kane. Out to the right. Bellingham. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Anderson shifted upfield. And it's Spence. There are a few waiting for it. Spence's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham. And here's it's Kane! And the ball's come loose here. White. Rice. Rice played out to the left flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Odegaard, that's a sharp pass. Anderson. Foden. Bellingham. And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Spence does really well to win the ball there. Anderson. Gehi. Stones. Stones chooses to go cross-field. Moved on forwards. Odegaard. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. And there's the shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Bellingham. And here's Kane. Foden. Played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Kane. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Ustigard with the clearance. Bob. Aim forwards. Bob. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Ødegaard. Out to the left it goes. Foden. Spence. Bob. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's White. Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. Lovely, now then. Spence. That is lovely. White, and that's aimed into the middle. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Stones. Gehi, gently done. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Anderson. Foden. Foden tries making a foray down the right. Bellingham. Anderson. Thinks one through. And that pass just didn't quite work. They get a throw in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Now it's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Stones, and the keeper's got it again. Bellingham tries to dink it through. He's on it, can he get away? Rashford. Rashford, backward it goes. Tries a shot! Caresses it through. Foden. Foden opts to play it back. Haaland could move up a gear here. Ødegaard. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham. Yehi. Rice. Bellingham. Yehi. Spence. Yehi. Anderson. Yehi. Spence. Spence, now he's off and running. And here's Kane. Kane done delicately. Rashford. Ødegaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bob showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rice looking for a runner. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rice. Spence. Stones shifted upfield. And here's Haaland. He's away. Haaland! Rashford. Kane, and it's lofted through here. White done delicately. Kane. That's really well cleared. Ryerson. Bob. Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Spence. Yehi. Rice. Bellingham. Driven forward. Stones cuts it out. Spence. Yehi. Stones. Foden. And it's Kane. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he deliver? And that was very necessary. Bellingham out to the right. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Kane played out towards the right wing. Brilliantly cut out. Cleared without complication. Bellingham. White. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Spence. And here's Rashford. Foden played with finesse. Oh, chance, surely! Aim forwards. Rice. Ødegaard. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Rashford. Kane. Bellingham, oh, good spread. And it's played forward. Anderson. Rice have it back and can go again. Stones. Rice. Rice, gently done. Ødegaard. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Bellingham, Norway have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Defending of the desperate chance! No mistake! And right on half-time, that is telling! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Ødegaard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Norway get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rice. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Stones. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. And it's White. Bellingham. Rice. Anderson spread out to the left. Clears it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Haaland, now he's off and running. White. Rice. Stones. Bellingham. Anderson. Anderson forwards and with intent. Haaland. And that's really well manoeuvred. What a throw in. And it's Ødegaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rashford. Rice. Bellingham. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Climbs up big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rice. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Anderson. And it's Kane. Now it's Foden. Out to the right. So who's he picking out? Now it's Bellingham. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Haaland. Bob. Foden. And it's been played through. Now it's Bellingham. It's Kane! They've scored!
England, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
The goal scorer for England, number 9, Kane.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Gehi. Rice. Anderson shifted upfield, and he's had a shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Number 19, Rashford.
England blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Driving on, a real charge here. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Rice. Stones gently done. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Ustigard, long ball upfield. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Always onto this. Foden, and he cuts out the supply. That's a nicely weighted pass. Gehi getting this one clear. Bob. Skims one in. He's having a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Foden gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards. Foden. Bellingham. White. And it's played forward. And it's White. Bellingham. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Foden. Turns and goes back. Bob. Ryerson. Quality ball. Gehi. Spence. Bellingham. Aim forwards. Gehi cuts out the pass. Spence. Anderson. Spence. There's the whistle for half-time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are from today's match now on sale in the official store.
So off we go once more. Norway didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Gehi. Rice. And that is a little undercooked. Out of play for a goal kick. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Bellingham! Bellingham! Great football, shot and save. They've played it short. He's cut it out. Haaland. And he's found a way past. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rashford. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gehi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Rashford. Spence. Rice. Ødegaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ødegaard. Played out wide. Lovely feet. Bob elects to cross. Moved on forwards. Stones tries to clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ødegaard. Ødegaard chips it through. Rice can get it clear. Ødegaard. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kane. Bellingham. White. Spence. Stones. Spence. And here's Rashford. Over to the left. Ball is over the line. And it's Spence. Oh, red, nice interception. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Out of play for a throw. Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bellingham. Foden. Stones. Foden. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones. Rice. Kane played out to the left flank. And it's gone back to the keeper. Østigard forwards and with intent. There's the shot! And again! Oh, taken with style! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Rashford. Ødegaard. Bob on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. And the finish! Can he stop it going out? And that has been clubbed away. Rice. Rashford. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Haaland. Haaland! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Showing good feet. Rashford. Rashford powering forward here. And it's Kane. Wins the duel this time. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard. Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Proves too strong. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ødegaard. Aim forwards. Haaland! Oh, that is rather wayward. And he cuts out the supply. Ryerson. Rice, out to the left it goes. And it's Kane. Bellingham, that's a delicate pass. He is just caressing the ball. Rice. Rice. Anderson. Haaland. Moved on forwards. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Kane. Kane gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rice. Gehi. Bellingham. And it's played forward. And it's Kane. He's beaten the last man. It's run loose here. Over to the left. Now who's going to be first to this? Rice. Haaland was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Foden. Oh, nice touch. Rice. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Spence. Bellingham. Foden. Now it's Kane. Out towards the flank. And it's Spence. And it's hoisted clear. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Rice. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Foden delivers with whip. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Rice. Bellingham. Spence. Anderson. Bellingham. White. Oh, it's come loose. Herring after the ball here. Foden. It's a threat. It's Kane! Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bob. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Forward it goes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's the throw. And it's Ødegaard. Kane. Now it's Rashford. Rice. Spence. Rice. Spence. And here's Rashford. Spence. And here's Rashford. And here's Rashford. Looking for a decent ball in. Looks across and plays it in. That has been cut short. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Kane! They've done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Has a look and plays it forward. Calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Anderson. Rice. Gehi. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kane. And back to the goalkeeper. Østigard. Østigard goes forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Stones. Rice. Lobbed in behind. White. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Foden. Spence. And it's played forward. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rice. Spence. Anderson. Gehi. Rice. Anderson. Spence. Rice. Gehi. Rashford. That has found him in acres of space. Spence. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Bob, aim forwards. Ødegaard. Bob, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's been drilled forward. Spence cuts it out. Ryerson. Spence cuts out the pass. Gehi. Anderson. Rice. Stones played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Stones tries to clear. A chance to play it in. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Bob, he's shifting through the gate, and the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Drives it in. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Now that's well seen too. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Gehi gets it away. Spence. Gehi. Stones. White. Rice. Rice forwards and with intent. Does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gehi. Rice. Stones. Anderson. Gehi. Gehi shifted upfield. And it's Rashford. Foden. Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. White. Hit into the middle. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bellingham. Oh, that's neat. Rice. And here's Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Haaland. And it's Bellingham. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones. White. And here's Foden. Oh, that's nice. Foden. Well timed, excellent interception. Foden. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Rice. And that has been clubbed away. Throw it. Spence, gently done. Rashford. Bellingham. It's at this time, surely. Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
England are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Haaland. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, what a climb! Anderson. White. Bellingham. White. Stones aim forwards. Stones. Foden. Rice. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Rice. Bellingham. Gehi. Moved on forwards. That's a throw.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Foden. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Foden has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Spence. Bob proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Anderson. Foden. White. Nice control. White. That's good play. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And here's Haaland. And it's Ødegaard. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Ryerson. And it's played forward. Played in with purpose. And that has been cleared. Referee's given a throw. It's a throw-in. Thinks one through. Ødegaard. Played out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shapes to shoot! And he steered it beyond the post. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Anderson. Stones. Yehi. Rice. Strong running down that left flank. Haaland. Ødegaard. He can get that clear. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And it's Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That has been knocked clear. And the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Norway are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Spence. And he's managed to get free. Ryerson. Aim forwards. Bellingham. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones. Anderson. Rice. Anderson. Rice. Stones. Spence. Yehi. Stones. Bellingham. Long ball looking to counter. Stones. Anderson. Bellingham. White. Foden. Nice physical challenge. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. And it's Kane. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's really well manoeuvred. Climbs up big! And he's hit it too high.
England might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Ryerson. Aim forwards. Has a look and place it forward. Well read, nice interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Østigard. Moved on forwards. Rashford. And it's played forward. Oh, played through for the wide man. England have reclaimed it. Bellingham knocks it out wide. Clears it away. Bellingham wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking to break at pace. And here's Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Haaland. Anderson concedes a free kick for that. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on the field is number 7.
Surlot. Ødegaard, and he goes cross-field, purring through the gears. Gehi gets good distance on it. Aim forwards. And here's Surlot. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Bellingham. That's a throw. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gehi. Stones. Spence. Gehi. Stones. Bellingham. Anderson. Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's played into the area. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And here's Kane, Rashford. Ryerson moved on forwards. Kane. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. Bellingham. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Oh, off the bar! Cleared away, and it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. Rice, forwards and with intent, and it's Rashford. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Spence. Gehi. Bellingham. Foden. Rice. Anderson. White. Stones. Anderson. Foden. And here's Kane. Played out to the right. Nicely shaped cross. Østigard gets it clear. And it's White. Rice. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, terrific save. Østigard getting this one clear. Bellingham. Foden. Solot does well to get it back. Is onto it in a flash. Spence. And it's Bellingham. White. Bellingham. Played back in, out towards the flank. Now it's Bellingham. Time to deliver. Bellingham with the delivery. Firmly met. Rice. Rashford. No way through, so back it comes. Danger averted for now. Bellingham. And it's Spence. That's tidy. Spence's cross. That's really well manoeuvred. He has found the way through. Ball swung in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Bellingham. Bellingham. And there's Greengrass. Kane! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Kane probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Solot. Ødegaard. Bob. Shot a goal! Oh, there was plenty on that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Very nicely done. Can he latch on to this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's there to get it away. That's an excellent interception. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. Foden. And it's White. Kane. And here's Foden. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that is out of play. Foden. Out to the right. Aim forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played into space out wide. Calmly anticipates. And here's Solo. Real chance! Bob. Ryerson. Some good work on the right flank here. Ødegaard. And that was very necessary. And they've got rid. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Stones cuts it out. Bellingham. Rice. And it's played forward. Gehi. Gehi. Stones. Up he goes! And that's wide.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Oh, sweet feet. Bob. Lofted upfield. Anderson. Gehi. Anderson. Stones. Foden. Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! Not out the best in the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Foden. Foden has a look inside the box. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spence. And that could set him on his way. White. Rice. Moved on forwards. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Sørloth. Bob. Now it's Ødegaard. There's the shot! And that has faded wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bellingham. Spence. Anderson. And here's Kane. Played into space out wide. That's going to go a long way. Climbs up big! And that has flown over. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham. Anderson. Aim forwards. Rice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Clipped into space. And he's there to clear it. Bob. That's really well manoeuvred. Stones tries to clear. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Anderson, who's set up one goal so far. Gehi. Anderson. Anderson shifted upfield. Rice. Stones gently done. Foden. Rashford has a shot! Sørloth looks to get on the end of this. Bellingham. Rice shifted upfield. And it's Spence. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's no flag! And here's Rashford. Played into the middle. Clears it away. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Gehi cuts out the pass. Spence getting this one clear. White. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Well, that defending is unapologetically... And a shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. Ødegaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Now it's Bob. He has a look up. Plenty waiting in the middle. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Chance to shoot! And here's Sorloth. Sorloth! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Aim forwards. Gehi. Rice. Stones forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Foden. And it's Kane. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Foden. And here's Foden. Does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Now it's Bob. Ødegaard. It's a promising position. Can he finish? Oh, denied at the last.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Substitution on the field.
Norway making consecutive changes here.
Coming to replace him is
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Bob. Takes a shot! Bellingham. And it's lofted through here. And it's Rashford. Spence. Rashford. That's very neat. Spence's cross, and the shot! And he's missed it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And the pass is intercepted. Stones. Gehi. Spence. Stones. White. Stones. And that's really well manoeuvred. Kane. Foden. Great position here. Cleared without complication. Rice. Solot producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, good spread. Now it's Solot. Gehi is there, and he can get that clear. Bob crosses it in. Kane. Spence. Gehi. Anderson. And it's played forward. Now it's Rashford. Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Rice. And here's Rashford. And it's Spence. That's tidy. Rice. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham gets across to intercept that. Spence. Gehi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Berger. Bob. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Stones tries to clear. Cross goes in there. Gehi gets it away. And that has been cleared. And it's Berger. Deftly away. Foden. Anderson. Foden. Bellingham. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's a good run down the left. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Can he latch on to this? There's the header! And he's heaved it away. Ødegaard. Ball comes in. Oh, what a climb! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. It's a quick ball upfield. Rice, aim forwards. White, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Surlot. Berger. Berger shifted upfield. Stones have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards. And he's there to get it away. That's the throw. Ødegaard. Berger. Surlot. And it's Ødegaard. Picks it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. And it's hoisted clear. Ødegaard. Berger. Tries a shot! He's put it wide. That has been cut short. Berger. Now it's Berger. Can he deliver? Surlot. And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
It's a mighty effort! No, it's wide. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Clearly not happy with that. White puts them all in. Cleared away. And it's Bellingham. And here's Kane. Surlot. Aim forwards. Yehi. Rice. Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the volley. And that has faded wide.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Substitution
So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a lovely, neat pass. Anderson gets over and intercepts. White. Anderson. Gehi. Gehi, gently done. Hall. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Kane, Bellingham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Sorloth. Done delicately. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Stones. Gehi. And it's played forward. Kane played out to the left flank. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Stones wins the duel this time. And he welcomes it in. And that has been clubbed away. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now it's Berger. Sorloth. Kane. Lobbed in behind. And that could set him on his way. Foden. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden. The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Berger, now here's the delivery. And out it comes again. Anderson. Hall. Succumbs to the pressure. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the finish! Oh, denied at the last. White. Sorloth. Berger. Nice interception, well timed. Sorloth! He has done it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Substitutions taking place.
Norway playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Anderson. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bob. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a goal kick. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Sørloth. And it's Berger. And that's been won straight back. And here's Sørloth. Sørloth! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. Ødegaard with the short one. He can get that clear. Berger. Chooses to go back. Aimed in towards the centre. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they've got a throw. Proves too strong. Hall. Anderson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Rashford. Bellingham. And here's Rashford. Hall. He is through here. Bob. Sørloth. Berger. And it's Kane. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a nice ball. Can he get onto this? What a throw in. Driven forward. Sørloth is onto it in a flash. Hall. Stones. Aim forwards. Extravagant effort! Foden. And here's Rashford. Well, they could break here. That's a little off target. And it's Rashford. Played out wide. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Now who's going to be first to this? Paul, and that's aimed into the middle. Bob. Ødegaard. Ødegaard played out towards the right wing. Stones. Anderson. Foden. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Livramento. Bellingham. Foden. And here's Kane. Out to the right. Played into the middle. Ødegaard tries to clear. It'll be a throw-in. Showing good feet. Foden plays it in. And it's played forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Rashford. He's through here. Receives it in a good position here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through. Sørloth. Cross goes in there. Chance! Keeper's got his work done.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Long ball looking to counter. Berger. Oh, a delicate chip through. Calmly anticipates. Yehi. Stones. Stones gently done. Stones. Rice. Moved on forwards. And it's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. That's good play. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Bob, gently done. Do have a chance to counter here. Succumbs to the pressure. Livramento. Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Bob. Goes for goal! And that's off target.
Norway are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Kane is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's found him in space! Chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Rashford picks it up out wide. Incoming delivery. Anderson. And here's Kane. And he cuts out the supply. Surlot. And it's Rashford. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Surlot. Berger. Surlot. Foden. Bellingham. Anderson. Foden. Stones forwards and with intent. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Berger. Great work on the overlap. Chance for a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
And he's there to clear it. Kane. Hall. Yehi. Østigard is there and he can get that clear. And here's Rashford. Cuts out the pass. Østigard. That's really well manoeuvred. Anderson. Foden. Berger. Aim forwards. Anderson gets across to intercept that. Stones. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Oh, can he get onto this? Anderson gets it away. Surlot. Kane. And that's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Rashford. And that's a good intervention. Ødegaard. Played towards the front line. Hall cuts it out. Stones. Bellingham. Played towards the other side. Livramento. Stones. Anderson. Berger. And here's Surlot. And he's picked it up out wide. Berger. Back in once more. Brilliantly cut out. The final 5 minutes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Livramento. Rice. Anderson. Stones. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball goes in. Hall shifted upfield. Hall gently done. Gehi. Rice. Gehi. Hall. Gehi. Rice. Bellingham. And it's Kane. Foden done delicately. And it's a corner. Tries to get it clear. Forward it goes. The pass has gone astray, and it's played forward. Bellingham. Kane. Østigard does really well to win the ball there. Solot. Chooses to go back. Bob! Out towards the flank. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Here's a chance! Oh, the keeper's equal to it. Rice. Hall. Gehi. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Solid! Gehi getting this one clear. Flashes. Oh, smashing header! It's in! And they are right back within touch! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rashford. Hall. It's run loose here. He's got away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Rice plays it short. Foden. Yehi knocks it out wide. Solot. Bob. Berger forwards and with intent. And it's Ødegaard. That has found him in acres of space. First time shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Played out wide. Livramento. Now here's the delivery. No, he's overshot the green. Well read, nice interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ryerson, aim forwards. Stones attempts a clearance. Yehi. Rice. Stones. Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Foden. Ødegaard. Bob. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. And that has been cleared. Livramento, gently done. Bellingham. Foden. Livramento. Stones. Livramento. Yehi. Foden. Now it's Kane. Livramento. That pass has been well intercepted. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Livramento. Stones. Moved on forwards. Berger gets over and intercepts. Pinged towards the front line. Stones makes the interception. Hall. Rice. And it's played forward. Ødegaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden wins the duel this time. Yehi. Rice. Foden. Rice. Yehi. Hall. And here's Rashford. Now it's Kane. Foden. Ball's played through. Hall. Oh, it's played into the area. Well, the clearance is short. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Picks it up out wide. Hall. Played into the box. That is a brilliant interception. Solot looks to get on the end of this. And it's Ødegaard. Bob. Turns and goes back. Foden. Kane. Foden. Rice. Bellingham. Stones gently done. Always onto this. A chance to play it in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bellingham. Gehi, aim forwards. Rice. Hall. Looking here to chip it through. Now it's come to nothing. A header! That's going to go a long way. Kane. Now it's Rashford. Rice. Bellingham. Livramento. Foden. And it's Livramento. Bellingham. Livramento. Solot. Berger. Ødegaard. Berger. Into the channel. Header comes in! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Berger. Moved on forwards. Livramento. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hit into the... Decent chance! Rashford. Hall. Anderson. Stones. Livramento is onto it in a flash. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Anderson. And it's Kane. Ødegaard. Bob. Now then, the ball's come loose. Stones. Gehi. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones. Some good work on the right flank here. Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Ødegaard. Berger. And it's Berger. And he thumps it clear. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Time to deliver. Oh, great chance. Berger. Ødegaard. And here's Solot. Solot! Bellingham. Rashford. Now it's Kane. And it's Kane. Livramento, delivered across. And that's a ball to nobody in particular. Anderson. Now it's Rashford. Hall. That'll be a throw. Brilliantly cut out. And they've got rid. Gehi. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Anderson. Anderson played out towards the right wing. It's Kane! Bellingham, and the keeper couldn't hold it. That has been knocked clear. Goes for a shot! No, not quite. Well timed, excellent interception. Anderson. Rice. Hall. Gehi. Hall. Rice. Gehi. Gehi played over towards the opposite flank. Bellingham. Gehi. Rashford. And it's Hall. And here's Kane. Kane! Great effort, but no way through. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hall. And a chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gehi. And it's played forward. Gehi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's played in. And that has been cleared. There are a few waiting for it. And it's hoisted clear. Foden. Livramento. Livramento. There will be a throw-in. Nice interception, well timed. Ryerson. Solot. Now he's off and running. And the pass is intercepted. Gehi. Bellingham. Gehi. Bellingham. Anderson. Rashford. And here's Kane. Out towards the flank. Can he deliver? Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Anderson. And it's Hall. Rice. Gets a good foot in there. Can he spark a counter here? That's been slipped through. Lovely, great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Bellingham. Bellingham, gently done. Kane. Moved on forwards. And here's Rashford. Out to the left it goes. Serves up and up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
This was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Ryerson. Aim forwards. Gehi with the clearance. Rashford. Rice. Hall. Searching pass he's played there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's been taken short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In again. And the keeper has it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Solot. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Deep into injury time! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Norway give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Rice. Hall. Gehi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bellingham. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. Ustigard, gently done. Solot chasing after it. Ødegaard. Berger. Foden. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Norway did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Norway definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home,